In a bid to make food sufficient in the country, the Agro-Allied Group of Lagos Chamber of Commerce and Industry had the annual two-day Agric Fair. The theme for this year was tagged Food Security and National Development. The convener, the chairman of the group, Mr. Kola Aderibigbe, urged all to embrace Agric in a bid to make food sufficient for all.
We have about 6 different topics to deal with affecting agriculture and how to move agriculture into the next level as a new frontier of economy of Nigeria.
The highlights of the event included speeches by all the dignitaries in attendance.
This is considering the fact that in Nigeria, we are saying that financial inclusion is less than 40%. That means it's possible that we are getting times 7 of this volume of transactions outside of the official banking system.
Lagos has over 20 million people, which means 1 out of every 10 people live in Lagos, right? Besides that, we have the access to the entire world, the seaports. We're talking cocoa, top 10. We're talking cashew, top 10 globally. We're talking of a lot of commodities, oil palm, sesame, and Lagos is where everything passes through. All the industry sits in Lagos, majority of them. Banks have at least 65% of their branches in Lagos. And this is the Lagos Chambers of Commerce and Industry. So I can't be in a better place right now.
Food security is not merely a matter of ensuring that every individual has access to enough food for sustenance. It encompasses a complex web of factors that includes not only the availability of food, but also its accessibility, affordability, and nutritional value.
We went from the Stone Age to the Bronze Age, and then from the Bronze Age to the Iron Age. And among the innovations brought about by technology during this period were the ox-drawn plow. So instead of man using his hand to break the soil, he fashioned out a metal plow and hooked it to the back of the ox, or the cattle as we know it today. And he drove the cattle through the land, and that helped him to make the job of farming a bit easier.
Any trade ensures that food coming from other nations into Nigerian territory is disease and pest free. The work of NFS is critical to food security and economic prosperity as it safeguards the food and agricultural industry against stress.
We design products to be used, repaired, or remanufactured so that they can last longer and be kept in what circulation. So your output in a company can be input to other companies. I mean, that goes to brewery waste, that goes to wheat profile, brewery waste. All these things are just trash for blamish of Nigeria companies, for brewery, for international business, breweries. But people pay premium for that when it gets to the farmer's hand, because that is best for big farms, for ruminants, and even for some cases poultry as well.
Exhibition of various food production which showcase different innovative ideas.
We have our efirin in powder. We have our bitter leaf in powder. These are the pouches. They come in 70 grams pouches. We have moringa. Moringa is a natural antibiotics, so it comes in powder. Then we have our locust beans. Locust beans comes in sachet. It comes in sachet in a row of 10. So you can have them in powder already spiced. We have our chili pepper, our pepper soup spice also come in sachet.
We have palm oil, which we usually process to get it from the village. We know that we go to the market, we start to finish, and so we process it into finished product like you can see. We equally have groundnut oil. This is gotten from groundnuts. You know, the normal groundnut that we all know. When you grind it, this is how you extract the oil. And the shaft afterwards is used for kuli.
Our interaction with the exhibitors, guests and participants were as revealing as the concept of the fair.
We learn how we can go along with the processing so that we can get it right, because it also before now most Nigerian products are being rejected in other countries. But today we learn that there are processes we have to follow. We cannot curtail, we cannot outrun. We have to follow it duly in order to get our product acceptable.
The need for us to actually collaborate more with others so as to ensure that we can be able to overcome some of the challenges that we face as farmers.
The conversation were about how we ensure that we understand truly what food security is all about. It's a state of emergency. We cannot do without food. So the message of yesterday is how to create capacity through women, through youth, in order to ensure that that work is done.
Let us share in the joy and the prospect of the convener and how value has been added.
Agri-Fair is getting bigger, is getting better, and it can only get better. So we hope by next year, the next year, 2024, is going to be better than this.